Hi folks, Dr. Jim Gishwin here. This light is blinding, I'm telling you. I got a new little setup here and it's really getting to me. Well folks, I can't believe the Democrats are defending the indefensible. Some of the stuff we're hearing. I mean, $1 million worth of condoms to the Taliban and crap like that. Do we really want not want us to expose all this stuff? And why are they sitting there saying he's going to make money off of this? He don't make no money off of this. Okay, he's an unpaid consultant. He's doing it for free, but he is a federal employee. Okay, and he speaks for the president. Okay, we know that Trump, every single cabinet member, speaks for the president. So when he puts out these things, that means Trump's up there and put him up to it. And that makes it legal, folks. And let me tell you, this DOGE thing was started by Obama. So come back and kick him in the butt, right? It's just like everything else that they plan to do. Usually there's an unintended consequence, okay? I try and teach my students about any decision you make, there's going to be an unintended consequence somewhere that'll bite you in the ass if you're not careful about it. And that's exactly what's happening right now with the Democrats. They don't know what to do. They're lost. They have no leader. I mean, Chuck Schumer certainly ain't the leader, and neither is AOC. None of those people. All right. They're all wondering what to do. They still don't know how they lost. How they lost was sitting there telling the American public all this crap with DEI and gay rights and trans surgeries and everything else for prisoners and immigrants and you name it. Anyone that walks up and wants one. You know, almost as common as getting the cat spayed, for God's sake. And having our kids mutilated. The American public rejected this soundly. Very soundly. And we're going back to constitutionalists. Now, if you want, this is the most open administration there is. The guy is actually sitting there every day signing bills and signing executive orders and explaining them right in front of the press. Right in front of you and me. Now, if there's any questions you need to ask, ask them. I think you could probably even get into the White House press pool. If you had enough followers on your blog, give it a shot. I ain't going to do it. All right. Anyway, things are working out well. Look at all the money they're uncovering. Okay. Almost $100 billion already. And they want to sit there and get to $1 trillion. 1/3 of the employees have responded to that stupid email thing saying, what did you do last week? So 1,000 or 1 million federal employees have done it, even though their immediate bosses said don't do it, which is against regulations and against everything else, because if the president put out the executive order to sit there and cooperate with the DOGE, then they're going against it, and they should be fired. Anyone that sits there and told their employees not to do it should be fired immediately. All right? And Pete Hegseth's going down and visit the troops in Guantanamo. I think that's a heck of a thing, and our Attorney General sitting there actually going on the streets and picking up immigrants, illegal immigrants with the ICE people. I tell you, this is a youngest cabinet ever. Okay, these people are young, vibrant. They're all businessmen and they're all outsiders. What could you want better? All outsiders going in to clean up the government. Okay, they want to run it like a business. Good. They also want to set up some sort of account on the side. And Trump mentioned this, to where the government can actually make money by selling its property and stuff. All right? And by investing with the money they make from selling their property. There's a lot. I worked for the VA, and I was in the real property committee. Okay, there is so many boarded up buildings that are worth lots of money in the middle of cities, okay, that the VA owns. I know other organizations own them too. Okay, GSA just goes nuts. They sit there and rent out fancy office spaces anywhere we want them. But of course, GSA's got to make a profit, so you don't want to sit there and deal with GSA. Okay, you want to sit there and know what the price is for commercial square footage and go in and do your own bargaining. Anyway, I saw a lot of strange things, and I've kept it on my computer too when I worked for the VA Real Property Office. Strange things. The same office complex in the same building, and the Veterans Benefit Administration, the Veterans Health Administration, and the Veterans Cemetery all were being charged different prices. And it was always the same GSA person that negotiated the contracts. You know there were some kickbacks there. That was up in Seattle. Of course, Seattle's been known for doing a little hanky-panky stuff. Well, folks, I'm doing better. It's still the anniversary of my wife's death. I've sat there and requested my son's death certificate from Honolulu. Yes, it was an overdose. So, some people have to serve as a bad example to their nieces and nephews. And I'm sorry that happened. But me and my daughter, we knew that was going to eventually happen the way he was into drugs. That something bad was going to happen. It's a bad thing. And of course, my daughter doesn't understand that me losing a son, my only son, is a deep hurt. It's not supposed to happen, folks. Just not supposed to happen. Anyway, tuck that away and stay away from drugs. I don't do them. My daughter doesn't. And my son, after the Marine Corps, just went into it very heavy. I still putting a memorial brick out there for him on the walkway at our new post. I love him, if he's listening. And Dad, take care of my son, please. Up there together with my sister and my dad. All right, enough of that. Trump is into it, and he has changed the world in 30-something days. And it's all for the good. Can you believe that this has become a worldwide movement? Now we got Make Argentina Great Again. We got Make Italy Great Again. Romania Great Again. All these people showed up at the International CPAC conference in Atlanta. Amazing. The world is changing. Everyone's sitting there denying those DAVOS idiots, the World Economic Forum, and their weirdness. Those billionaires got to be sit there and shut out of government. Soros and the rest of them. Okay? They're crazy people. They want you to eat crickets. So anyway, folks, I love you. God bless you. God bless America. And I remain your very loyal and humble servant. Have a good one, folks. Take care.